Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. So in this episode we are going to be speaking about signs you may already be a psychic medium. Now in this video I'm going to be giving a little bit of an account of some of the things that I experienced. However, remember, you're all unique, you're all very different to one another, so this might change depending on the person. But anyway, without further ado, if you are new to the channel, welcome to our family, and to all of the long-time viewers, welcome back. We also have in the community posts on this channel all of what other channels, videos, everything else we do. So if you are interested, go and check out that. Coming straight into it, what was my first most memorable moment as being, I'm going to use my first seeing a spirit. To a lot of you, you may think, well, hang on a minute, this video is titled about being a medium. Yes, well, this is the first part of using my clair abilities. At the age of 6-year-old is when I first seen a spirit. In those moments, it was terrifying, but amazing all of the same. Each and every one of you should expect to be terrified the first time you see a spirit. And there's a lot of you wondering, well, hang on a minute, Jordan, you're saying the spirit world isn't scary and they're not there to scare we, but why would we be getting scared? You've got to remember, in those moments, you have been conditioned. Even at the young age of 6-year-old, I had already been conditioned by man to know that I shouldn't be seeing dead people. When you do see a spirit, believe me when I say this, your world is going to get turned upside down. Not because the spirit world are coming after you or trying to harm you or trying to scare you, but you've got to think, you've been told the entirety of your life that you can't see spirits. Spirits aren't there. And then with your very own eyes, you have a inner dialogue taking place because your brain, your eyes are telling you, look, there are figures in front of you. However, these don't look like normal people. To me, they do, because of my ability of clairvoyance. It's being refined and refined and refined from the age of 6-year-old. For you, it may be a little bit different. When I first seen spirit the very first time, I seen what can only be described as silhouettes. There wasn't any sort of striking distinguishing features apart from the height difference. There was a clear divide in the height. One was small and one was very tall. In terms of facial features, there was no facial features. Could I see the clothes they were wearing? No, it was just literally white silhouettes. When you think about it, really, quite boring. You know, a lot of you in the spirit are laughing when I say that because they know it wasn't boring to me because it was life-changing. I was terrified in those moments. Every time I mention it, you know, I hear them laugh because, and the shows my face. I was absolutely terrified. But why was I terrified? Because in those moments, I went through what is called fight or flight. This is a humanistic practice that is built into each and every one of your brains. It's, as a species, why today we are still alive. Because fight or flight works. When we are talking about seeing spirits, it can become very daunting. I mean, let's back off from seeing a spirit, first of all. Because you might be a medium and you might not want to see spirits. For some reason, you may have knowledge gaps, or you might just like the idea of the spirit world being there, but you don't want to have a visual representation. That's all right. The spirit will know you more than you know yourself. If they know that it is imperative that you don't see them, but you still work with them, then you will never ever see a spirit. If you are somebody who wants to see a spirit and you haven't seen one yet, don't get angry with the spirit world. Don't lose hope. I know that the odds are stacked against you and it almost feels that you're suffocating. You've got nowhere to turn. You've got no help, no direction. You want to give everything that you can to the spirit world. You want to prove to them how much you love them. You want to, because you know what it is? It's one of those things, right? And here is out here when I tell you this. But a lot of people, the second you have a taste of energy, you want to become a devote. This is why a lot of people will go to spiritualist churches. Video for a different day. But a lot of people will go into a clique or into a group and automatically they'll pick up on the energy. and they want more energy. It's effectively like a drug. It's one of the most addictive drugs you'll probably ever have. It's not going to do you any harm, but you want more. It's like me. I see myself as a naughty kid, right? As into the YouTube bot that's watching, I'm not saying that spirits are drugs. What I'm saying is it's almost like the euphoric feeling that you get when you take drugs. I could imagine from people's, by people's accounts. But one of the things that you've got to know is the spirit world. It's amazing. When you see a spirit, anyone who's had a taste of energy, that's it. They want more. They want more. People who've been full-blown skeptics the entirety of their life, the second they get a little snip of energy, they love energy. That's it. They want to help. They want to do everything they can for the energy world. And this is one of the problems that this brings. You all feel that you have to give something to the spirit world. You don't. The spirit world want you to be yourself. The spirit world don't want you to bend over backwards to help them. They will do most of the hard work, really. In all fairness, the spirit world do 90% of the work. You are just, and I know I say that all the time and it probably gets people really triggered, but you are just a human being. You aren't gifted. You aren't special. You aren't anointed. You aren't the chosen one. You're just a human being living your life. And the spirit world will appreciate you knowing that in the first instance, because this is where your ego gets battened down. I'm not saying that because I want to take anything magical away from you. Listen, if you've had an experience with the spirit world and that was special to you and you believe now that you have been anointed, and as long as your work speaks for yourself, I couldn't care less. But if you come onto public platforms like this and you're saying, oh, you've been gifted and you're the anointed one and your teams, and you can't prove any evidence, you can't do anything, then I've got a problem with that, because you're the sort of person that I am here to eradicate off the face of this earth. Not by in a physical nature, but just by highlighting your actions to each and every other person. If you are somebody who is wanting to become a medium, be authentic. Don't be anyone else. Yourself is good enough. You don't need to bend over backwards for the spirit world. You don't need to keep praying and praying. Please, please, do you see what I'm doing? Do you see what I'm doing? They know what you're doing. This is all on you. This journey is more of a one of self-development to get you along your divine spiritual path than what it is for you helping the spirit world. You will naturally help the spirit world and you'll not even know it half of the time. A lot of the times, yes, I know you've got to put your intent in. So, for example, I'll get asked to go and do readings, or I'll get asked to go and do loads of different things. And yes, obviously, I'm going. But that has been orchestrated by the spirit world. The spirit world behind the scenes will connect the dots and will make things happen. I've got so many stories to tell. There's going to be a lot of you who think, oh, Jordan, no, I don't agree with what you're saying. I don't really care if you agree with what I'm saying. I'm telling you how it is. If you choose not to listen to my teachings, if you choose not to listen to the person I am, then honestly, I really don't care. Like, I wish you all the best. I would never say anything nasty, but, don't waste your time watching my videos, if that's the case. To each and every other person, know why you're here. You're here because I'm going to be the one that's going to get you to connect to the spirit world. You won't be the first. I've connected thousands of people. Some might say it's a curse, but it's not a curse. I love it. Okay, I can help each and every one of you to connect to your loved ones in spirit. However, there is a few caveats to that. Them caveats being, this is all on you. Not me, not spirit, you. This is your personal journey. We can give you the tools. We can give you the assistance you need. We can give you all of the little tools within that little toolbox to get you to where you need to go. But if you don't want to put in the hard work, then we have problems, my friend. Because this is on you. This is on spirit. Spirit world are there all the time. I'm here pretty much all the time. I'm always making videos. It's not a video that goes by that I'm not giving people assistance or helping. So I'm always contactable. If you've got any issues, message in the comment section of these videos. I don't do social media. I come off Instagram, Facebook. I mean, I do use them, but I don't have the messaging facilities on them no more. I kept getting spam accounts messaging us and all of that sort of stuff. And before anyone says, why didn't Spirit stop it? You know, they're not there to live my life for us. I've got to go through some of the tribulations to learn. You know, I don't want the spirit world doing everything for us. That just wouldn't be me living and enjoying life. So, yeah, I mean, I think one of the things that you have to remember is the spirit world are always going to be there. We aren't. We will return back to spirit. But the spirit world will always be there to help you and to assist you. And it's one of those things that we need to get you into a mindset where you are ready to take this challenge head on. If you're ready to take this challenge head on, then mark my words, we're going to be the ones to get you to see your loved ones once again, to connect with yourself, to your inner self, whatever that may be. You might have realized from these videos, I don't use big spiritual jargon. I don't need to bamboozle anyone. I could sit here all day long till the cows come home and sit here and spit out, you know, loads of verbal diarrhea and tell everyone all of these big things to make me look great. But listen, the point of being a medium is not just being authentic, but it's by helping you to help yourself. If I can't give you the vocabulary to, not to say that you don't understand some of the words, but you shouldn't have to, is the point I'm trying to make. It should be simple, straight to the point. And this is where a lot of people get so lost in this facade. They get so lost in thinking that this is meant to be a theatrical scene. This is meant to be, you know, where the angels come down and whisk you up in. And it's not about evidence. It's not about helping people no more. It's about you looking good. And this is what I want to stress to each and every one of you. If you're coming on to any one of my courses or you're starting to learn from me, from the very, very beginning, get rid of that mindset. Yeah? Get rid of it. Because I won't allow it on any one of my courses. The second I say it, no. Because that shows somebody who has not dealt with their own personal ego. You have to do, and if you're somebody who's wanting to become a medium, we've got the series on this platform that's completely free. But you've got to remember, being a medium, whilst you might not want to, you're going to have to start looking at the person you are. Looking at some of the flaws you have. If you are naturally an egotistical person, like you want to control everything and you've got to have it all your way, and we need to look at this. Yeah? We need to acknowledge it. Don't do what many other people do and ignore it and fail to even accept that it's a problem, because it comes into your work. People like me see it. And the problem is whilst, yes, a lot of people might not see it, the majority of people who have understandings can see straight through it. And I don't want that for any one of you. I want you to be authentic representations of yourself, so that when we work hand in hand with the spirit world, people see. You know, my message of help, heal, serve is on this earth plane to grow and spread far and wide across this earth plane. And we aren't going to stop until we ensure that each and every human being on this planet has the understanding that they need. This is it. I'm not going to lie. It's difficult for you. How difficult do you think it is for me? I'm in the public eye. Yeah, this is a new channel, so you might argue and say there's only 200 subscribers. My other channel had 9,500. I took the conscious decision to come off that channel to start a new channel that was solely for mediumship, because my main channel had mediumship, tarot, had all the different things, and it was getting confusing for YouTube. So to help YouTube to be able to push me content, I then created one mediumship channel. So yes, I understand that we don't have money, but look at where we come. Within a year, we had 9,500 subscribers. So we don't mess around here. This isn't a game to us. This is a way of life. And if it's a way of life to you, or you want it to be, then you've found the right channel. Anyway, ladies and gents, I'm going to leave you on this one. Yeah. Remember, anything that is worth anything in this life comes at a cost. Nothing's meant to be easy. Yes, things will be hard. But we have to take the rough with the smooth. We have to understand and embrace the person that we are, so that we can fulfill our greatest destiny. So, until the next time, bye-bye for now, everyone. Oh, hang on, before I go, if you did like this video, remember to check out the videos that are going to be pinned. Bye!